Welcome to my channel, guys. Today we are going to do this two braided ponytails, huge ones of course. So the first thing that I do is that I start by combing my hair. Obviously I comb my hair upwards, and I was going to do a center part, but I realized that I haven't done zigzag style before, so I attempted to do it by parting my hair to the side using it diagonally. I hope that is correct. And then I also join the line, so like how a zigzag looks like is how I basically tried to imitate it with a pattern that I was going in for. And then when I was satisfied, I used this Justlin Glazee to clean up my parts. I've done this quite severally. So when you part your hair, you use a solid gel to go over the part, and use the tail of your comb to go over the part and make sure that you are removing every strand that is in between, so that the part will really come out very clean. And then for my back, I divided it into two equal parts, and I use the same Justlin Glazee to clean that part as well for the back. And I'm using the comb to make sure that everything is fine. So I'm going to hold the ponytails at the sides like that, and I'm going to use Eco Styler gel to lay down my hair. And with the laying down, I am laying it in parts, so you can see that I'm dividing my hair and then applying the gel over one layer, and then I put another division, and then I apply and I comb the hair through so that the gel is touching every strand of my hair, so make sure that my hair is really soaked in the gel to give me that sleek look. Okay, and then I am applying the same gel Eco Styler on top of it all, just to make sure that everything is sleek and nice. Okay, so you can really be heavy-handed with the gel, so that, or gracious with the gel, so that you're with the gel so that you would have a sleek ponytail. Okay, and then I'm making sure that the back is also done the same way by applying the Eco Styler at my back like that. Okay, and then I'm going over with my brush to remove all the strands that are flying to the sides or unwanted places. So over here I'm just using the brush to go over and molding it as I want. You can mold it to any style that you want. You can either mold it so that it will come at the top of the side or just at the lower part. I wanted it at the lower part, so I used rubber band to secure, and then I braided it all the way down like so. Okay, and I did the same thing for the other part. So again, I combed the hair, I divided it into sections, and then I layered the gel into the sections and combed it through as I did the layering, and then I applied the gel all over until I got to the last layer. Then I used my comb to mold it and use my brush to go over all the parts that I layered, which is the other half to be specific, and then I used rubber band to secure like that. And then when I was done, I used my brush to make sure that everything is well laid before I went in with my hair. So I'm using a wool, a used Brazilian wool. This is the same hair that I used for my bubble braids and the rasta, if you have seen my other video in the rasta that I posted in my shorts. Okay, so to add the wool or the hair, I divided the Brazilian wool into two. I would say that 3 bundles for this particular ponytail, and then I divided it into two and put it on top of the small tail of my natural hair that I did, and then I used this thread or string to attach it together. So this part is attaching with my natural hair, and then when I was done, I flipped it over to have it as bulky as this one, and then I cut the remaining string off to not show, so that it wouldn't show in the braid when I do it. And then I sectioned a part of the bulky braid. Okay, I section a part of the bulky braid such that when I am done, I'll be able to wrap it over the where I did the tying. Okay, the tying. So when I was done, I braided the rest of the hair right from the tip. So I didn't do any I didn't add it like as I went ahead and do the hair. English. So basically I'm just braiding it down like a normal box braid style. No technicality here, it's just a normal box braid style. So I braided it all the way down until I completed the hair, and then I used the small rubber band to secure the tips, and then I cut the remaining piece off. And then the hair strand that I took off and saved. I used my shea butter mousse to apply, and then I combed it thoroughly to smoothen, and then I used it to wrap, like where I'm wrapping, as you can see where I'm wrapping. Let me see the root of the ponytail that I did. Okay, so if I can put it that way. And when I was done, or whilst I was going through the wrapping, I used got to be glue spray to spray through, okay, so that it will be very, very secure by the time I am done, and I can keep it as long as I want. Okay, so I continue to do that until I exhausted all that section of hair, and then I used the got to be glue spray to spray, and used my hand dryer to dry it off completely. So again, I did the same thing for the other part. I added the extension and sectioned the part of the hair and put it aside, and then I braided it all the way down. I used rubber band to secure and cut the piece away, and then I used mousse to slather on the part that I saved, and then I used it to wrap the root of the ponytail, and I applied got to be glue spray and dried it. And then when I was done, I removed the scarf from my hair. I was actually doing live, so I was on live when I was doing this TikTok live. Guys, if you're not following me on TikTok, just follow me, okay? And I was feeling myself, telling how I was feeling bougie. So I applied a little bit of gel at my edges, and then I was able to mold the front into my desired preference. You can do some baby hairs, but it was going to be a little too much for me, so I didn't do any baby hairs. And then I had some accessories. I added some accessories, and then also added some rings at the ends to give me that finished look as well. And then when I was done, this is a final look. I do hope this is very, very easy. You can work it to anywhere you want. This is very, very easy and simple. Thank you so much for watching and sticking with me. The name is Julia, and I'm watching on all platforms. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate you, and please do hit the like button even if you are not subscribing, so that you tell YouTube that this video is nice, and that is how YouTube can push my videos. I really appreciate your time and your commitment to supporting me. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.